Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah. Now, paying zakat in monthly basis. How do we pay zakat on monthly basis? This is only most likely applicable for the people who are huge businessmen and they have huge income. For example, let's say in Muharram they receive $100,000. In Sha'ban they receive $500,000. In Muharram, in Safar they receive $500,000. In Rabiul Awwal they don't receive anything. In Rabiul Thani again they receive, let's say, $200,000. How would they calculate their zakat? They would calculate most likely their zakat on monthly basis. So for example, the $100,000 that he receives in Muharram, now he has to keep in his ledger book, on his register book, separate accounts, very precise and separate accounts for all of these incomes and the expenditures. So what he receives in Muharram, $100,000, now he has to keep track of this money, how much he spent from this money. And next Muharram he sees of how much of this $100,000 remains with him. Let's say that when he goes to his register book, he finds that from this $100,000 he has spent everything. He may be reinvested this in buying a land. So now there is no zakat due on this $100,000 in the next Muharram. But when he looks at his register in the next Safar, he sees from the $500,000 that he earned in Safar, in the next year in Safar, from that amount he is left, let's say, 200,000. Other 300,000 he spent. Maybe he bought car, he bought jewelries, whatever, expensive dress, clothes, whatever, and he spent that. So he will not pay zakat. He will pay zakat on the 200,000 that will be left with him in Safar. And hakada, this is how he will go month by month. However, the normal people, they usually nowadays, when they work, let's say in high-tech company even, they have a steady income. Every month they get maybe 10,000, 12,000. Husband and wife, maybe maximum 30,000, 40,000. If doctor, engineers together, 50,000. But usually there's a fixed amount. So for them to keep monthly, it would be very tedious. What usually they do is what we talked about in the previous session, which is yearly. Best works for them is yearly. So I hope that inshallah it is clear between how to pay or how to calculate the hawl in a yearly basis and in a monthly basis. As you can see, those whose income is steady and small amount, not a very vast differences in their incomes monthly basis, for them yearly fixing one day is much better. As for those who have a vast income in different times, chunk coming businessmen, for them of course the monthly will make more sense. Subhanakallahumma bihamdik, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.